We have started with the topic atomic structure, and in this topic we are going to study about the atoms, right? So atoms के जो basic sub particles हैं, they are basically your they are protons, neutrons, and they are electrons. Protons and neutrons, they exist in the nucleus. They are the center of the atom, and the electrons, which are negatively charged, they are around the nucleus, they move around the nucleus as a negative cloud. So that is an atom because the number of positive charge is same as a negative charge. Whatever the protons you have the same number of electrons. That is why we call the atom as a neutral particle. We call it as a neutral particle, right? So that was about the atom. Now let's see what are ions. So ions are basically your charged particle, right? So ions are your charged particles. Now, either they are going to be a positively charged or they are going to be a negatively charged. So if they are positively charged, we call them cations. If they're negatively charged, we call them anions. And they are charged particles because they here, what happens here, the number of protons and number of electrons are not same. The number of protons and the number of electrons are not same like we had in the atom. Now what happens here? We know that in an atom we have the atom has atom जो होता है वो आपका it is made up of sub particles, protons, electrons or neutrons, right? So protons are basically a positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, and neutrons are neutral. That means they have neither positive nor they have a negative charge. Now, atom is said to be neutrally charged because जितने इसमें the number of protons होते हैं उतने ही number of electrons होते हैं. लेकिन ions को हम कहते हैं these are known as the charged particles. क्यों? Because the number of protons are not same as the number of electrons. Now, what happening here? ऐसा क्यों होता है कि protons और electrons they are not same? The reason is that the atoms they actually transfer the electrons. ठीक है? तो atom से ion बनाने के लिए what happens here? Atom से जब ion बनता है तो यहाँ पर क्या होता है? The electrons are being transferred. तो electron transfer होते हैं, and that transfer can be loss of electron or it can be the gain of electron. It can be the loss of electron or it can be the gain of electron. If there is a gain of electron, definitely then the number of proton will be less than the number of electron, and then the atom will be acquiring more of electrons. Now, because they have more of electrons, so they will be acquiring a negative charge, and we call them anions. So always remember that whenever an atom, there is a transfer of electron, the transfer can be loss or it can be gain of electron. If they are gaining electron, अगर electron gain है, तो negative charge जो है वो ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. It is going to be more. Because the negative charge is going to be more, so they are going to form negative ions, and we call the negative ions the anions. Now, on the other hand, if they're going to lose electrons, the loss of electron are going to make more protons than electrons. There'll be more of positive, right? Now, because there'll be more of positive, so they will be forming a positive ion because they're going to have a positive charge because their number of protons are more. And such ions are known as cations. So these